that require investing in from the private sector.
Thank you very much, Munir Saab. And taking advantage of your using Urdu verse, I will start with the Urdu verse of Allama Iqbal with slight modifications. That वजूदे प्राइवेट पार्टनर से है तस्वीर कायनात में रंग, इसी के साथ से है जिंदगी का सोज़े दुरू. Whatever beauty you see around is because of the private sector. Our job, I come from public sector, but our job is to actually allow you to take over most of the activities which we are unable to do. Rather, I will say that we don't do anything. The public sector is good for good or may not be good, but they are responsible for making policies and vision, bringing vision. And we have the ability to think larger because I'm CEO of Sindh People's Housing for Flood Affectees, and our mandate is to actually reconstruct 2.1 million houses. And so far we have put around 900,000 houses under constructions, and 50,000 houses are being constructed every month. We are not doing it. The private beneficiaries are doing it. The banks are taking help, helping us, and they are opening their accounts. So everything is being done by the private sector. So our job is to do actually to create vision and to bring policy which is private sector inducive. The history of public-private partnership dates back some 2006 in Pakistan when federal government thought about it, and in 2008 government of Sindh started public-private partnership. And somehow we did good start because we came up with the policy, with the vision and the ambition to do PPPs, and so many good projects were done in Sindh. But unfortunately this could not be replicated in other provinces including the federal government. I would just chat down few points which, because of the paucity of time. Number one is the vision. There should be a vision of federal government and provincial government that what they intend to achieve. I feel that this vision is lacking somewhere. I remember in 2012, Manmohan Singh created a vision of road PPPs in India, and they said we need 100 kilometers a day in public-private partnerships. And then all the infrastructure authorities in India started working towards that. So one thing is that we should create a vision. When there is a vision, then the policy will be there. And the vision should be followed by the policy, and all the other obstacles which actually hamper the private sector's movement will be removed. For example, there are so many departments which are involved in the doing of public-private partnerships. So lack of coordination often exhausts private sector. So this should be the first thing. Second thing is governance issues. I think the new model of public governance is changed now. The old bureaucracy cannot function as efficiently as we are facing the challenges of 21st century. They need to be trained and abreast of the modern educations so that they are compatible with the private sectors. Third thing is we should be sincere in inviting private sectors to take over the things. The issue is public sector does not create anything. Everything is created by the private sector. But when we talk about the public-private partnerships, we are trying to create a long-term relationship where the private sector brings in investment along with the banks. And since this is a long-term relationship, so there are so many risks which need to be addressed. If that is structured properly, then we call it a good project. Often we create good projects which are very, very bankable. Bank is there, private partner is there, but some obstacles, I would not mention, some obstacles from the public sector just dashes down everything, be it PIA, be it water projects, which we have been doing for so many times. So, if there is a vision, the public sector will come up with the policy, and then the vistas will be up. That is that are the challenges. Opportunities are quite often, everybody knows about them, that the government doesn't have enough resources. So private finance, if it comes into the public sector domain, it will help create the infrastructure which is already needed. Efficiency is one of the elements which we seek in the private sector's participation. When there are banks involved, there are consultants involved, there is a private sector there, so there is broader area of transparency. So I think there is no denying fact that PPPs have been seen in Pakistan happening for some times. should be given more importance. Thank you very much. I stop here.
Thank you very much. This has been a fascinating 2 sessions. Great panelists. Thank you very much, all of you, the first panel and the second panel. It's appropriate to end this wonderful program by inviting an eminent speaker, Amir Piracha. He is Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Unilever in Pakistan.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. It's been quite an interesting last 2 hours, and I've been given the honor for delivering the closing remarks, which